COVID-19 has changed the world as we once knew it. Individuals have been forced to retreat in isolation. Traditional social gatherings seem like a thing of the past. COVID-19 has posed a difficult challenge to our government, schools, and other institutions. As you adjust to the new normal, it will be helpful to be aware of how the pandemic may affect you in unexpected ways. COVID-19 has forced many of us into isolation. This imposed isolation is foreign to us and can be quite uncomfortable. Prolonged isolation can have a negative effect on your mental health. In particular, rates of depression, anxiety, and suicidal ideation have increased since the onset of the pandemic. Social isolation and loneliness are a major public concern as they are correlated with an increased risk of mental and physical illness. It is helpful to keep in mind that people all over the world are also dealing with this new normal. Students across the globe are grappling with the stress of adjusting to online learning. People, just like you, are doing their best to limit exposure in the efforts of curbing the spread of the virus. As the pandemic continues to run its course, let's do our best to contain and eliminate the virus on our campus.
There's a lot of fear and anxiety surrounding COVID-19. Whenever fear and anxiety are present, it's easy for some people to start acting or speaking in ways that hurt others. As a result, there are a lot of false rumors going around right now about COVID-19, about the people who have gotten it, and about the sorts of people who are most likely to get it. The good news is that there are no groups who are more likely than others to contract or carry COVID-19. Anything you've heard that specifically targets Asian Americans, Pacific Islanders, or African Americans is just plain false. It's essential that we all stick together, so to speak, during this time of social distancing, and not spread false or harmful untruths. As part of solving this misperception, remember that the virus is worldwide. It's a problem for all of us. Also, remember to refer to it by its correct name, COVID-19 or coronavirus, and avoid calling it the Chinese virus or the Wuhan virus. The same goes for individuals you know who have been diagnosed with COVID-19. Once they have been treated, recover, and observe the recommended self-quarantine period specified by their doctor, there is absolutely no reason to give them a hard time about having had the virus or to treat them any differently than the rest of your friends. There is no evidence whatsoever that an individual who has contracted COVID-19, recovered, and self-quarantined can continue to pass the disease on to others. It's easy to let fear overtake us, now perhaps more than ever. But when we let fear control us, we quickly become the sorts of people who spread fear, hurt, and mistrust. Fear leads us to discriminate unjustly. Discrimination can be as simple as avoiding or rejecting someone, as subtle as being denied healthcare, education, housing, or unemployment, or as overwhelming as verbal abuse and physical violence. Don't be part of the problem. Instead, address your fears by becoming informed about the facts. And remember to always err on the side of kindness.
Thank you, Jonathan, for that important message. Now more than ever, we need to support each other, not bring each other down. We'd like to help you by offering up some helpful advice on how to get through self-isolation or quarantine. First things first, if things are getting too difficult for you to handle on your own, please seek help. The Counseling and Testing Center is here for you. Please call us and make an appointment. We offer virtual counseling so we can reach you right inside your home or room. Another helpful tip is connect with friends and family virtually. Although you may be physically isolated, thanks to various virtual means of communication, you can still connect with your friends and family. You are not a burden. Your friends and family want to be there for you, so make sure you take time out to contact a friend or confide in a family member. A great thing you can do as well is reframe negative thoughts. By focusing on the things we can control, we're better able to focus on the positive and get through our daily tasks better. It can become overwhelming to be always thinking about how we're stuck inside or about the rising cases of COVID-19. So focus on what you can do. One of the best examples of this is doing your part to follow CDC guidelines and encouraging your friends and family to do the same. You can also practice mindfulness. On days when you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, take some time to meditate or pray. There are so many helpful apps like Headspace and My Life that you can use. There are short 5 to 10 minute meditations if you're a novice or just need a quick reset. Another great way to practice mindfulness is to transport your mind to a place that makes you happy or brings you peace. This way you can escape your dorm room or apartment without breaking any rules. Another tip is plan your day. Structure and routine will help the day seem less dreary and long. So create a schedule. Yeah, even though you're stuck in your room. Write down when you'll wake up, what time you'll study, when you'll work out, when you'll call a friend, and so forth. This will help you feel more in control of your situation and stay productive. Another important thing you can do is prioritize self-care. We encourage you to take care of yourself. Self-care can be practiced in various ways. It can be simply taking a couple of hours a day to chill and not do homework, or trying to work out consistently. Though you have nowhere to go, still wear that cool outfit or try a new look. Just don't neglect your physical and mental health. Try your best to keep up with self-care. Lastly, stay occupied with free online resources. Netflix, Hulu, and YouTube are great, but if you get bored, you can learn a new language or discover a new hobby. Take advantage of the many virtual tours available online for free, like the Met Gallery or Disney World. You might be bored and think there's nothing to do, but trust us, you haven't even scratched the online surface.
School is stressful on its own, so dealing with a pandemic on top of everything can be really stressful. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed or stressed, it is vital to learn to cope with those stressors in a healthy way that will make you, the people you care about, and your community stronger. Here are a few ways that can help you stay positive and hopeful throughout this uncertain time. Listen to your body, relax, and take a few deep breaths. Like Alicia mentioned, practice mindfulness, whether that's only for a few minutes or an hour. Give yourself a break from homework. It's okay to take a break and refresh and transport your mind to a place that makes you feel happy or brings you peace. Set a bedtime for yourself and add that to your daily routine. This will help ensure that you get enough quality sleep. Exercise, whether in your dorm room or outdoors, or just getting some fresh air. Confide in someone. Talk about your stressors. Practice positive self-talk. Recognize what you are doing well and give yourself credit. This is a powerful tool for increasing your self-confidence and curbing negative emotions. Practicing positive self-talk can help you become more confident, motivated, and productive. Lastly, find peace and refuge in God. Just as you would confide in a friend or a family member, confide in God through prayer or journaling. Take time to rest, recharge, and enjoy the Sabbath.
We are all going through this together. You are not alone. Although this virus has put many of us in situations we do not want to be in, we hope that the tips offered in this video can help you cope with your negative feelings and emotions. Again, if you feel as though you cannot cope on your own, please make an appointment at the CTC to speak with a counselor. We also offer tele-mental health services, so you can reach us even from your home or your dorm room. If you are in a crisis outside of our office hours, please call your residential dean or 911. You can also contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. I know this is tough, but you got this. Take care and stay safe, World Changers.